You do have the Second Amendment right.
Yes.
Big turn. Then
Yep.
Friday comes rolling around. Another decision comes down. And again, we're kind of putting a different spin on it because we have our opinions, our personal opinions. But we're talking about the Constitution and the rights that are given to us through that amazing document.
Hang on.
And we're trying to remove. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, and everybody see that. Rick's holding up a card. It's got the "We the People," the whole Constitution book.
It's the Constitution, right? So here's the thing, Mark. I recommend every single American get one of these because it's going to be critical when we start, later on in today's episode, because there's some false narratives being done. But anyway, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no, that's okay because it's true. And that's a big piece of what we're going to talk about, and the gaslighting. I did an OTR Vantage Point talking about the doublethink, the classic George Orwell 1984, the doublethink. They say something that they know is false, but they justify it with something else, so they go ahead and say it anyway. And that's what this whole doublethink is. And, after this decision with Roe v. Wade was leveled today on a Friday, which is a little surprising to me. I know they do that for things they want to bury, stories they want to bury, but the media doesn't want to bury this. They want to take this for all it's worth. And I'm a little surprised it came out on a Friday, but, it came out and it's big, and people on the interwebs are going nuts on both sides of the aisle. Let's be fair. Both sides of the aisle.
But here's the thing, Mark, right? What are they going nuts over? Because
that's what I want to talk about, right?
Because here's my point, and it goes back to the very essence, right? You have people out there, i.e. Nancy Pelosi being one, going, oh my God, it's a violation of the Constitution. So Nancy Pelosi makes this comment that the Supreme Court ruling is unconstitutional to women. And here's the thing. I've got the document right here. And like I said earlier, I recommend every single American have one of these and read it, because nowhere in this document is a woman given the constitutional right to an abortion.
It's like, you get all these old timers and young timers and everybody else saying you can't do that. It's going to screw up where you are on the streets. I don't know.
Here's the thing, Jason, right? Oh man, did my screen freeze? You got to be kidding me.
Yes.
My prime point. That's all right. Luckily I've got a backup here. Hang on.
There we go.
I'm
Always
gonna
have a
fight through this thing.
secondary.
Dude, I do, but I need the video quality for this one before I can get into it. But I can kind of chat as we man, it never. So here's the deal. I'm gonna have to end up going with some kind of standalone webcam, because here's the thing, and I wanted to show, kind of had a little show and tell here for the viewers there, but long story short, we'll have to get some technology going. But no, I mean, here's the thing, Jason. That's probably the biggest controversy out there, is this whole competition shooting is going to affect you. Your tactical shooting affect this. It's like, all right, guys, here's the deal. Do you have the bandwidth to sit there and go, okay, I'm shooting a match and I'm shooting somebody to save my life? And I think the guys that are all out there talking this smack, I think they're just ignorant, right? So I've yet to hear anybody say what's the reason or what causes the dramas, why they think competition shooting is going to cause some type of drama. So I would say get out there, get the experience. And I think I've got my high definition settings. If I do, yes, we do.
Look at that. Boom.
All right, here we go. Right. Here's a key thing, Jason, for all the viewers out there. You're going to love this. You've got to make sure that you have a quality firearm. Okay. This here is what you need.
That is exactly what you need.
You need your old
Jeez.
school 22 Derringer. Bam. That's it right
Yes.
there.
That is,
That
dude, that is
you know,
awesome.
that's it right there, man. But I digress because on today's episode, check it out, man. We're gonna go somewhere probably most people don't want to go. We're gonna talk about improving your marriage. Whoa, I got it, man. Improving your marriage. So here's the deal. Truth be told, is my life perfect? Nope, far from it. Is everything hunky dory? Nope. We got our struggles. We got everything like that. But I would be amiss if I did not tell you about a fantastic opportunity that me and the bride had that I believe is an absolute game changer for us. But before I jump into the episode, man, probably sitting there going, man, you look like a train wreck. I'm like, yep, I do. You know why? Because I just got done working out. A little sweaty. Shirt's kind of nasty. I'm gonna ask you the same question. Let's do an accountability check, man. Did you get your workout in today? Well, if not, still time of the day. Don't forget, if you're that armed individual, make sure you get your dry fire, live fire training in. Have a plan for what you're doing. Act of kindness. What are you grateful for? And again, just strive to be 1% better every single day. So if we can do that, man, I think life will be easy. Just be a good person, man. But kind of jumping right in, man, let's talk about this marriage, right? Man, nobody really wants to go down there. Nobody wants to sit there and air out their dirty laundry. But I got to tell you this, my hat is off to Tom and Jen Satterley of the All Secure Foundation and their just amazing marriage retreat that me and the wife were privileged to go on. Here's the deal. We've done a bunch. We've done a lot. And we're talking about almost 28 years this woman has been by my side. And trust me, it has not always been hunky-dory. We've had our ebbs, our flows, divorce lawyer pens, craziness, right? But here's the thing. I got to thank Tom and Jen. And if I've got any SOF veterans out there or active, man, I would say you've got to take these guys up on one of their marriage retreats with the All Secure Foundation.
The least affected demographic, those type of things. Why are these staffers continuing to do this? Now, I know why they did it with the president, put him on a bicycle. They're trying to make him not seem frail, old, and weak. When exactly what they ended up doing was confirming that he's weak and old. And then they try to say, oh, well, he's always on a bike, frequently on a bike. Didn't look like it. And I guarantee that's a flat out lie. So my complaint is, who are these staffers that are putting these Democratic candidates, public officials in these positions, and the talking points that they give them? It's absolutely ridiculous. Like I said, I'm glad he's okay, but I'm not a big fan for our leader, whether I like him or not. I don't want him to appear as he has been appearing. And they're putting him in these positions. And the very next thing they did, very next day, he went to the church, went to a church service to give the appearance that, oh, he's okay. It happens all the time. Everybody falls on a bike. And then the media is behind him saying, oh, yeah, he's not the first person to wreck on a bike. GW did it, and he went head over heels with a handlebar. Yeah, but GW was out there doing like record times for his age group on mountain bikes and race bikes and all kinds of stuff. And he's not 80 years old. It was a horrible decision. He wasn't even moving. He was stopping to talk to some folks on this bike ride, and it was completely staged. And then he falls over, and then it's everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Unbelievable. So my question is why do we continue to allow these staffers to do that if you're in the Biden camp? Like I said, I have no interest in him appearing like that because it just isn't a good look. It's not a good look for the United States. I'm glad he's okay. But again, just a terrible, terrible look and totally preventable. I don't know who in the world thought that was a good idea. I guarantee. Oh, another thing. So you put him on a bicycle and then you give him clips on his pedals?
Dude, give him the easiest to operate piece of machinery, no gears, no handbrakes, and just straight up looking like a Pee Wee Herman bicycle from the 40s. That's what he should be on, because that's the last time he probably rode a bike.